And so a major cause of procrastination for most people is that they make poor decisions when they're prioritizing their task or putting them in the urgency matrix. Mm-hmm. If you put doom scrolling in the do now, when you have makeup to do and clients to call and date night for your partner or whatever, and you spend 40 minutes on doom scrolling, you will feel crunchy, you will feel stressed, you will feel anxious after that's done. But you have no one but yourself to blame. That doom scrolling belonged in the do later or do never quadrant.
Yeah, and the when you go in the bathroom or something quadrant, it's not a pressing thing. But when we move it to a now and all the other stuff gets pushed aside, this is when I think we get the negative feeling of procrastination. This is when it becomes a side effect, yes?
Even worse, you feel guilty because you put doom scrolling ahead of all those other do now tasks.
Yeah.
And it's that was not vital. That was not pressing. You went and put a trivial, shelfable thing that probably should be eliminated entirely up in front of date night and up in front of makeup and beautification and up in front of clients.
Yeah.
You did that first in your day, you will feel bad. You will feel the procrastination, and you'll also start feeling the guilt and the beat myself up.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever. It makes sense to me. You should.
Okay.
You should feel that stuff. If you make such a terrible decision, if you're a full-grown adult and you put doom scrolling ahead of your partner, your client, and your beauty, what the hell, man?
Okay.
You deserve whatever terrible side effects come from that.
Okay, so I have a question though.
And similarly, I don't get to pig out on an entire grocery aisle of donuts and feel great afterwards.
Right.
I deserve whatever negative side effects I get from that crazy, dumbass decision.
Yeah.
Right. So this is what happens. And most people have very little practice with the urgency matrix. Mm-hmm. And they don't want to sit down and draw it out or write it out and plan their tasks. But the people you look up to, the great time managers of the world who live wonderful lives and always make the correct decision with their priorities, they're doing this constantly in their head. And maybe they started practicing it by writing it out, or maybe they're naturals at it. I don't know. But you only have to do it a few times before you get good at it. I can always know what's a priority. I know whether I need to clean up the glass that broke right now, or if I can leave it there while I take care of my client. I know which I can do first. I know if I should go out and pick up all the stuff at the groceries and the stores and the errands, or if I should delay those till Monday morning when the store is quiet. I always know what to put where and why. It takes practice, but I haven't needed to write it down since I was 20.
Yeah, I have something similar in front of the appointment book because I am old school and I need to write things down. So I have it written in there, but this inspired me to really pay closer attention to that when I'm making my to-do list. So I have a question though. So say I choose to doom scroll ahead of date night and my clients and getting ready for the day. I choose to do this. If I choose to do it and know the consequences, do you think that I would still feel guilty afterwards?
That's a great question. And if you choose to do it consciously with full knowledge of the consequences, then you probably won't feel guilty and beat yourself up for it because you know you made the choice and you were prepared for what's going to happen. But you would probably still feel the effects of procrastination. Your relationship might not get further along and further intimacy. In fact, it might get further. Your clients might not respect you or might ditch you because you didn't keep appointments. There will be some consequences. Everything we do is either making our relationships better and boosting our career and helping our clients, or it's pulling away from them and dragging them down and avoiding them and focusing on other things, right? That's life. We're always focusing on one thing or another. We're always either focusing on improving our career or we're focusing on doom scrolling.
Right. Yeah.
You're either focusing on improving your relationship or you're focusing on drama with family or something, or fighting with a stranger on the street. You can't have it both ways. You can't be extra beautiful and put petals and candles out for your date and get ready and treat them extra well if you're frittering your day away on doom scrolling and fighting with strangers on the street or watching soaps or something.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Okay.
So you might be I intentionally doom scrolled and I'm not feeling guilty. And I'm all right, great for you. But there are consequences. You focused on doom scrolling and not the other awesome parts of your life that you could have been elevating.
Yeah, fair enough.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, thank you.